Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's tutorial I'm going to teach you a very simple thing in AutoCAD 2D drawing for beginners. Now this is what you are going to do, and if today is your first time of visiting this channel, please subscribe, like and share the video. If you have any question too, you write it in the comment section and I'll make sure I reply you within few minutes. Okay, so this is what you are going to do for today's tutorial. Now before you can do anything, you have to make sure you understand the basics of it. So before you can get the in-depth knowledge about AutoCAD, you need to understand the 2D drawing first. If you understand the 2D drawing, you can easily do the 3D drawing as well. Okay, so let's try and analyze this thing. See, all small fillet radius should be 6 mm, otherwise specified. So every small radius that we see which is not specified is already written here, should be 6 mm. Okay, so we are going to do this. You can see these circles with the diameter or written 40-20 here, 40-20, and this big arc over here also 90 with radius, and the gap between them is 70. So we'll follow to do exactly as it's here. So before that, let's open our AutoCAD and start with the drawing. So click. Alright, so once we open our AutoCAD, this is what we see. Okay, now for the work to be very easy for you, I normally use lines to help me make the drawing very easy. I use lines to make the drawing very easy. Now looking at the distance between these two circles is 70. Okay, you can draw one and mirror, or you can decide to use the line. So let me go by the method of the line. So we draw a line. Let's draw a line. So you open your AutoCAD, type line. Now you see when I type line, I'm getting it on a command line over here. If I want it to show on my cursor here, this cross here, if I want it to show, I'll just type in DYNMODE, dyn mode, then you press enter. Now it will ask you to enter a new value. Now when you enter 0, it won't come. You see, it's nothing is showing, so you have to enter. Let's do it again. Okay, so it's the number 3. See, it can enter a figure number. Make sure if it's not showing, you make sure you enter number 3. Enter the DYNMODE, then see the figure that is 3. Before, when you type example L or line, see, it will be giving you the measurement or the dimension on the screen. Okay, so we will draw a line. We will draw a line of interval 70 mm, because that is what we have, 70 mm. Good, so you can see it's 70. Now the line has become very small, so for you to get the correct size, just type in. You can use your mouse to zoom, or the best way to do this is to enter Z. Z is a shortcut for zoom. You see it appear here. Press enter, then you click on extend. Extend to bring the image or what you are drawing to the screen clearly. So you click extend. See, it's become very big. Now you can zoom in to make it a little bit smaller. Now if you want to move it around, we call it pan. You press your mouse wheel and hold it. That's when you can move it around wherever you want to put it. So with that one, you see this hand. Okay, good. Now let's continue. So we have 2 circles. So I'll draw one and then mirror it. I'll draw this circle with inner diameter 20 and this one to 40. So let's go to the circle command. Now we have center radius, center diameter. I'll choose, I can use this one or use this one. So let me choose the center diameter. You click here. The diameter of the first one is 20. Now if you want to repeat the circle command again, that's the last command, you just press enter again, then you enter 40. Actually this is radius, the second one is giving me radius instead of diameter, so click on it again. See, then enter 40. Good. So we have this one. Now we can mirror. For you to mirror, click on the mirror command, select these two circles. Now we want to mirror to this side, so it should be in the middle. Okay, so after you select, you press enter, and then you locate the center of the line. You see this triangle midpoint, you click, you drag it down or up, but make sure the line is vertical, and then you click erase source object, say no. Good. So now we have these two circles done. Let's try and draw the arc at the top. This one is having a radius of 90. So to do that, go to the circle command, select tan radius. We want to draw an arc tangent to this and tangent to this. That's why we call it tan. So tangent, then radius. So you click. When you bring the mouse to the circle, you see this green small circle with 3 dots. Click. The same thing, you bring it here and you click. Now it will ask you to enter the specified radius of the circle. Our radius is 90, so you enter 90 and you press enter, and it will be there. But we don't need this excess line, so for you to get rid of it, just click on the trim command, or you can type TR shortcut for trim and you enter. And click this side and then it is gone. Good. Now let's continue. So we can see the distance from the top to this one is actually 90. Okay, so we will do the same thing again by using line 90, but this time around the space or the distance between these two circles is shown here, 110. So we can actually, let's draw a line from the center of this down, which is I think 90. So you enter 90 for the distance. Alright, and then let's draw a line of 110. So click on your line, distance is 110. Good. Now we have to move this line to this so that we can get this equal dimension at each part. So select the line, okay, and then you select move. Move is here, you can see it here, or you can enter the shortcut M and you press enter. Now you select the midpoint, which is the green triangular, and then you bring it to the end point of this line so that the distance from here to here will be equal. Alright, now there's another circle here, inner diameter 14 and outer diameter 40. So let's go to the circle, center diameter. We have diameter, first one 14. Now press enter again to activate the circle command. You click, but this time around is drawing as radius, so make sure you click on diameter, then you enter 40 for the diameter. Good. So we have this one also. We can also mirror this one to this side, so let's do that. Select it, click on mirror, click on the center point, send it up or down to be the same thing. You click, then say no. Alright, so we are having these two circles, but there is a line here. There is a gap or a space between from this side to this side. You can see it's 20. So it's very simple. You can offset this line so that it will help you draw that small line over here. So let's do the offset. You click on offset, or you can type offset O for offset, and then you press enter. Now you have to specify the offset distance, which is 20. Okay, this distance here is 20, so the distance you want is 20. Now you select the line and you send it upward and you click. Good. Now there's a line from this quadrant to the line we just drew. Okay, so this one, you just click on line command, start from the quadrant this side, make sure it's vertical meeting this line, and you click. Okay, now let's mirror this line. Select it, type M I for mirror, or you can click the mirror here. So I like the shortcut mirror. Then select from the midpoint, click erase source object, say no. Okay, now there's a radius here, a fillet. That's what was shown to us here, 6 mm. It's even here. So for you to do that, just click on the fillet, click here. Sorry, I didn't specify the radius, so click on fillet, click on radius, enter a radius of 6, press enter, click here, click here. Now that side is done. Let's press enter again to activate fillet. Click on radius, it's 6, it's already there, press enter, you click this line and this line, and you have this thing done. Good. Now let's try and draw this this circle over here. The distance between this one from this point to this point, that is from here to here, is 45. You can do that with a line, which will help you. So select the line command, from the center here go down, I think 45, and you press enter. Good. Now the circle is 20, 40. So let's draw the circle. Click on the circle, click at the end point, diameter of 20, click on the circle again, bring it to the end point, diameter of 40. Okay, so we are done with this one as well. Now you can see there is an arc here with a radius of 15, another one here 15, and a straight line also. So for you to do that, it's very simple. Let's draw a straight line from this side to this side, so that will help us to get the arc. So select the, click on the line command. Now draw the line from this quadrant to this quadrant. Make sure it's touching, you are seeing the green square at the quadrant position before you click. If not, your line will not be vertical. So you click. Good, we are done. Now let's try and fillet it. You can use fillets, or you can use the tan radius, but let's try with the fillet. You click, it's 15, so select radius, enter 15, select this circle, select this line. It will be done. The same thing, press enter to activate the fillet command again, select radius, the 15 is there, you press enter, select this line, you select this circle, and it will be done. Now let's try and mirror this thing to the other side. So we just select the line and the arc. We can type MI for shortcut mirror, press enter, and then you locate the center, the midpoint, because if you try to do it here, to come here, so you locate the exact center, the midpoint between these two circles, which is here. You click, you just drag up, then you click erase source object, say no. Okay, so we are done with this side as well. Now let's go down. Let's do this side. Now here too, there is an arc over here, radius 55, the same thing here. So we can use the fillet command to do that, or you can use the tan radius, all of them will work. So let's use the fillet. Click fillet, the radius is 55. Now we are doing two things, it's not just one, so we can click on multiple, okay, and then you click on radius. The multiple will not stop after the first one. Now the radius is 15, so you press enter. Now click this circle, click this circle. Sorry, there's something wrong. Let's click on fillet again, fillet, radius 15, and then click multiple. So click this one. I think there's something wrong. Select second object or shift. There's something wrong. I'm coming. 15. Okay, guys, there's something wrong. Let's do it again. Fillet. Let's use a radius of 15. Press enter. Click this line. No, there's something wrong. I don't know. There's something wrong. Radius 15. Sorry, the radius is 55. That's why. Sorry, so sorry. So select your fillet, the radius, select radius 55, press enter, then you select multiple. Now click this line, click this line. You see, it's already there. Because we selected a multiple, it will allow you to do it for the second time. So click here, click here. If you want to do it 10 times, because you selected multiple, you'll be able to do it with the same radius. Okay, so now we are done. Press escape key. Okay, so where we are left is this side. We have to draw this side and this side. So here the distance between the two is 12 mm. So this side will be 6 mm, this side will be 6 mm. So for us to do that, we can use the offset command and offset this line here and here. So let's select offset, click this line. No, make sure you specify the offset distance first, which is 6. So enter 6, press enter, select this one, click, select this one to click, so that you have the distance. Now the same way, let's use the fillet command 6 mm to fillet these places. So select the fillet command, enter a radius of 6, select multiple. Now you have to fillet here in the line, so you click a circle and click this line. See, you get it, and click here, see, you have it. Now this line is gone, so you have to draw another line again. Select the line command, draw it to this side. Now go to the fillet, radius of 6, enter, then multiple, because we are doing 2, 1 and 2. Good. So now we need to trim all unwanted lines from the drawing. So let's use the command trim, or you can type TR and you press enter for the shortcut. Clean the drawing. Now we don't need these circles, the lines again. We are done, so you can delete it. You can delete this one as well. Yeah. Now if you want to add the center lines, it's very simple. Now we are done with the whole drawing. If you want to make the line a little bit thicker, and nicer, just go to this and select line width. Go to the notification and select line width. Now if you are not seeing it here, you have to come to your customization tab here, click on it, and then you look for line width. I think mine is somewhere here. Line width is here is it. See, when you uncheck it, it will not be here. You won't see it anywhere here. So if you are not seeing it here, click on line width, and this is it to appear here. Now for you to I've already set my line with the thickness of line I want. So when your own shows here, you need to make some settings before you can see it being like this. So for you to do that, you right click, go to line width. Now you select the thickness of line that you want. Okay, we have 0.05, 0.09. so the line thickness that you want, you can select. I will choose, I think my one is 0.6. let me reduce it to 0.4, and then you click. If you are in inches, you select. If you're millimeters, so I'll choose okay, then I'll click on this one. Then you see it will appear here. If you want to make it a little bit smaller, you go there, you change it, click OK, and then you will have what you let me reduce it from here. So if I select 0.35, see it becomes a little bit smaller. Okay, let's try and dimension the work. Let's dimension our work. So go to your Annotate tab, or you can even do it from the Home tab. You see the Annotation is here. So click this tab and then select diameter. Let's give this one 40. Now you can see our writings, they are very small. So for you to correct that, just go to Annotation, then go to the dimension style, you click, then manage dimension style, then go to modify. Now when you come to modify, go to symbols and arrows. With the symbols and arrows, change the arrow size. This is 2.5. if you want to make it a little bit bigger, you can actually type in, let's say 5, and you go to text, also put in, let's say 5. Okay, close. Now you see it becomes a little bit visible. So let's continue. Dimension this also 20. Now press enter again, 40. Press enter to activate again, 20. Now let's come down, select radius, dimension this one. Let me do it again. I don't want it to be showing from the top there. Radius, okay. Now let's do this side as well. So diameter 40. Press enter again, 14. Press and enter. Let's dimension this one as well, 40. Press enter again to activate, 20. Good. Now let's try and do the radius, one of them. Radius, click this one, 55. Press enter again to 6. Okay, now we are not dimensioning this one because this is the same as this. Okay, we are not dimensioning this one also because this is the same as this. Okay, now let's do the linear aspect of it. So click here, select linear. Whenever you are dimensioning a straight line, you use linear. You use this one. When it is a line, you use a line. When it is angular, or when you are measuring an angle, you use the angular. It's an arc. So if it's a circle, you use either radius or diameter so that you don't get yourself into problem. So just take the linear. Let's measure from here to this 70. Okay, press enter again. Now we measure from the center here, which I'll actually do it from here to this place. You get 90, and then press enter again from this place to this place is 45. Good. And then press enter again. Let's dimension this one is 110. This one is push it small inside. Good. So I think we are done with the drawing, but you can see the dimension lines are all together with the drawing are having the same line thickness, and we don't want that. So if you don't want that, you can select the dimensions, all the dimensions that you did, and reduce the line width for that one. Only the dimensions. Good. So for you to change the line width, you right click, you go to properties, and then you change the line width over here. That's what the dimensions alone. So let's choose let's use something like 0.2. Yeah, so close it. Now you see the dimensions are having smaller lines. Now you can even put it on a different layer and give it a different color. So to do that, let's go to layer properties, and then you click on new layer, this one, new layer, and then the layer one. So it will come layer one. Give it a name. I'll give it DIM, and then we change the color here. Let me use red. Click OK and close it. Select all your dimensions. Good, including this one, and then you go to the layer properties, and then you select this one. You see, it will put only the dimensions on a different layer. We didn't select this one as well. It will put all of them on a different layer, and this is how your work is going to look like. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please, okay, we left this one also. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel if it's your first time for more tutorials like this. Thank you all for watching. Please share as well, and then I'll meet you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.